Johnson Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks and the House of Loud, a place where great teams go to die. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Razorbacks will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Oregon Ducks offense is on the field for the first time today. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it so hard to defend. When a receiver lines up in the same spot every time, I can bring extra coverage. Man, use this guy all over the field as a weapon of mass destruction.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough. Like knowing the situation, knowing I can scramble around, buy some time, and then knowing exactly what I need to do to get that first down. You can call them whatever you want, but that was really smart.
The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
The Ducks are marching down the field. He wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seam zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! Reeled it in and just made the house call. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
He'll try to tack on one more. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They go 83 yards on the drive. For the touchdown. inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense has its first opportunity of the day. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. Two physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, two alphas, two guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown. And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. High formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. You think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking to throw, it's Vasquez. Working that left side now. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Arkansas. Hauled it in and just kept number 8 to the hell.
Start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And he tacks on the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Turns it on in midfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
The Ducks have this offense rolling. They're bringing heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
He's going to pass on second down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Jesse looking to take touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
The #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And this guy just stays on a roll. He's been getting to quarterbacks and making life really, really hard. He had 3 sacks a week ago, 1 already in this ball game. You better know where he is at on every single...
And the pass hits, picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
He's looking to throw it. Got his man downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
Yes, so many things to...
Ducks! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. UMass is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sam the Minuteman isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Penn State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. On the ground, it's Vaughn. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. He's going to take off. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. And now on second down for this offense. Now they'll run the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. No huddle offense to the line. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance, and when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking, they get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a woo, pig soon.
Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
They're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the first down.
Throws to the wideout. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
This offense has a second down play. Hand off from the shotgun. At midfield, he's got room. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. The Ducks are in the hurry-up. He's looking for a man on second down. He looks that one in nicely. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you gotta have balance. You can't always throw for it on third down. You gotta be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice game.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Operating in the red zone here on second down. going with the ground game left. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13.
What's up, baby?
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the
Yeah,
end zone
man.
and not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field.
Stars everywhere.
Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now.
This guy's been a minute.
Points on that last
Number
possession.
11.
Again, the offense is going to have to score.
Been a
Just
minute
probably
today.
score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo.
play
You're
this
going to have to
one,
try to
though.
fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. And the
here we go.
Razorbacks want to crank the tempo.
Ball. Got 11. Got 11.
To the air, it's
There
Vasquez.
he is.
Got a man. Fights off the defender.
What?
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it, there were big expectations surrounding this program. Inside SEC play this year, things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field,
I see them hating on my boy.
We can't let our
I see
serve
them
get
hating
broken.
on my boy, man. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, man.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. This time he's got his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He's got his man. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll give it to the back.
Come on.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Wouldn't let me control that man out that break.
Oftentimes you're like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into long ones.
And it slips through his fingers.
Come on, baby.
That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Come on, baby.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field around midfield, going for it the wise move. Got it past the marker. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That's a great example of a receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I need something.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10.
Pettigrew.
Looking to move it through the air. Wiggles free.
Oh.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Great job by the QB just avoiding a negative play. I know you don't come away with a big completion, but he should have got sacked. I don't know how he was able to get out of that. Great individual effort by him.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. They'll run the screen.
Ooh.
They almost got a first down there. Stopped the yard short. It'll be 3rd down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
Let's try something easy.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Got it, looking for the first down.
Oh,
and he steps out of bounds after a nifty run and picking up
they
first
be
down.
janky with this.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. The offense quickly calls.
All right, I messed up on this play last time I ran it.
And the Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Release to the back. They're working that left side.
Let's go.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown,
See ya.
Ducks!
Look him up. True Oregon legend.
On his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, it's so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. You need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that.
Yeah, man.
Lining up to add another.
Algorithm offense.
And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. So they got the touchdown now.
They get the ball,
in the
though.
hands of their defense. He'll bring it out. It's Brown.
Boy.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10.
16 seconds. Let's burn a prevent. 16 seconds.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Yeah, let's get that. I'm with that.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Want a safety.
They move the tight end all over.
They want a safety.
Using his legs, it's Vaughn. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
Let's send it back.
Will boot it away to start the second half.
Let's go crazy this half, y'all.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
Go crazy this half.
Ready to send out this offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And the Razorbacks racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Let's look at what he's doing here.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. They're going to run it. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
I'm going back over there, boy.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left.
What is going on with that cornerback?
Put it right on him. Sweet play.
This
Good pick up, and they'll
nothing.
move the chains with the first down.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this league and all the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QB position in recent years, you better be able to do it throwing the ball. This guy, I think, gives Arkansas a chance with his arm.
Pressure coming. Steps away to find some room. The
Yeah,
quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
This defense coming out of first down. They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting
safety
up
after
a
this
second
board.
down and long, putting them in a great position to be successful.
The give to the tailback.
Yeah, boy.
Gain there before the defense
Yeah,
makes
boy.
the stop.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just
Yeah,
haven't been able to
free
get
safety.
one game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just
Yeah,
not being
free safety,
physical
baby.
attack.
On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And
look at the
swatted
pick.
down by the defense to
Look at
stop
the
the
pick,
scoring
bro.
opportunity. And if the kicker can put
Yeah,
one
hold on.
through, this will be a successful drive. The kicker will
All right,
try
let's
to
rock
punch
this.
one through from 41
Pull
yards
it up.
away.
You got it.
And it's right down the boulevard.
I'm trying to bring Herbert in, man. Why
After
y'all
putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
All right. I gotta get you out of return.
Here's the return from inside his 10.
Ooh.
He was hoping for something a little more
Yeah,
dynamic, but they... And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Getting some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Oh, y'all gonna hold me. Let's try it, though.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll try to do it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Here's the give off the left side. At the 45 on his way. He's off to the races. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
And right there you see the key to this football team's success. Not just offensively, they rip off explosive plays. That's why they've been winning games here as of late. They can get chunks at a time. They've got playmakers all over the field.
And the Ducks are on the move. They'll try the left side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon! And the beatdown has ensued. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
I gotta see that one. That one I didn't think I was gonna get. I was about to cut it up quick, but it wasn't there, and I didn't think I was gonna get this guy. That mini Hezzy. Hezzy them. And I was about to go out of bounds. Freshman. Kenyon Barner, a freshman.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
I need another stop one. One more stop. Time to go rest.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking for a productive play on first down.
Ooh, come on now. That's illegal something, bro.
Let's see if it stands.
Yeah. We knew that.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Vaughn. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
Singer.
Split backs here.
All right, Singer, we got to get you out of there.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense.
Coming on my side.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Yeah,
One
and
more
you're
play,
using running
Singer.
backs so much in the passing game now.
One more
You
play.
expect him to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
Hit as he throws.
Oh,
Complete to the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got.
all right, let's get your boy out of there.
Explosive. Picks up more than 30. They don't mind being aggressive from deep in their own end, and it paid off there as they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Running behind that left side. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Vasquez. Firing to the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Yeah, and that's nice coverage. He's taking a shot, trying to throw the ball to the end zone. Maybe put that thing up a little bit higher where his guy can go up and make a play and come down. But a nice job by the defender just getting his fingertip on the top of the football.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Razorbacks are threatening in the red zone. They'll try to pop the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
This is one of the best run defenses in the entire country. They pride themselves on being the most physical unit, and you are seeing that in this game, shutting down this running game.
Field goal is good. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done.
you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Going up top on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On second down, he'll let it fly. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quickly complete. On the move is the 30. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
The Ducks are on the move. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Lets it fly. Touchdown Ducks! And the pummeling has started. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something we're looking for, but the offense will take it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by just one over Mississippi State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. To the ground with the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Got the quick pass. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Works the middle of the field. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Caught in the backfield long. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw. Up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
And the Razorbacks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Powers forward. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself, so I love the big fella getting the football.
Power ahead. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you just wonder, when is it going to happen for this true freshman? We know he's got so much talent and ability. The coaching staff was so excited about him coming into this season. He hasn't been able to score quite yet this year, but this is the time.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You're powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Well, sometimes you just got to be lucky, and that time the ball bounced the right way for the kicking team. They were able to recover their own onside kick, and they've got possession.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Offense set on 1st down. He'll start this drive firing. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Quick strike complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He's got him this time. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. It's a draw. Shakes off the tackler.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great sailor. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's
the freshman able to get home with the sack.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. No passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice 1st down sack.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete. Into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
On second down, just keeps firing. Gets it out fast. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if
he lets one fly deep. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And he's wrapped.
Come on, bro. At some point, the CPU gonna have to stop cheating. I gave him. Come on, bro. Underthrew him. Underthrew this man.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I think if you're the
second team, let's go second team. JV.
What's happened up to this point of the game? Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we had the chance to execute in a 2-minute situation.
I ain't gonna bring.
Let's go do it.
I ain't gonna bring the big boys in. I gotta close this out.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is
you
get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Hey, get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Looking to throw on second down. He's got his man.
How about the running back showing you a little agility, baby? A little toe tapping on the sidelines.
Go.
He looked like a wide receiver. Make sure he kept his
Go B team.
Makes the catch. Get some positive yards.
He'll set up to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Come on, bro.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
What? Wow. Look at this game. They really try to make it a game.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage.
I tell you what.
And guys, bringing the heat is what
they won't even call you after they fuck you, boy.
Making that official reach for his flag. Unleashes to the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
What? The passer again.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play.
Wow. This is crazy.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Out of the gun, looking to throw.
Come on, boy.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
I tell you what, boy.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
I tell you what.
And he takes
as long as he don't fumble. Okay.
Didn't find any crease in
that was about the MO of what they wanted to do.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. So we've got a tight spot
tired,
here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Man, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run.
Come on,
They're
baby.
gonna be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Yeah, and a nice job by this defense. This is a critical moment, right? We got to get the football back. They're backed up, thank goodness. Force a punt here to get the football back. So we
Come
can make
on.
some magic here in this fourth quarter.
My guy doesn't block
Defense there to
anybody.
stop him after a gain of 1
Come
to the
on,
22.
bro.
Defense uses a
I
timeout
swear.
quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time
This
for their
game be
offense.
cheap.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Going to try to get it himself. Still running at the 40. A
boy.
huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the
Yeah.
first down.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop him. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking the play. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
The clock and the scoreboard on their side as they come to the line, 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're going to give him another chance on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
These nigga 41
Late
points.
in the games, offenses
Trash.
sometimes get conservative when they
It's
got
not a
the lead and
41
they got
point
the
team.
ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Game cheap.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the
Let's watch
17.
this drive.
The Hogs send
Gonna be
that
some
offense back
realness.
onto the field.
Got a feeling. Play deep.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Looking to the big tight end.
Come on, bro.
He's got an open man. And
All you gotta do is play
finally catch
zone.
up to him, but not before a big
can't
chunk
play
of
everything.
yardage is picked up.
I gotta play linebacker now.
He's going to pass. Snags it over the middle. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the
do
first
it.
down. Everybody has to
Wherever
be
I'm
set.
not
They
at.
have to get it off.
That's where they at.
To the air on 1st down. Got the back over the middle. Can't get him to the ground.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle.
Fires toward the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a
Come
shot on
on,
2nd
baby.
down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Hating.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes
we're gonna rub a little
post-game
salt.
handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points.
And he makes the catch inside the 25. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching's...
Touchdown Ducks! And the punishment has been extended. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in.
He lofts one down the sideline. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner, and you remain unbeaten at this point.
Say Herbo.
You've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning of the year, they knew who they were, they knew what they were going to go out and try to accomplish and how they wanted to dominate teams. And they've been able to do that to this point. So David, to your point, just keep getting better every single week moving ahead. And this team could be in the college football playoff discussion.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.